My friends, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The run we've been on has been absolutely legendary. My strategy's accuracy has been dialed in better than it has in a long time. Over $13,000 this week in day trading profit with only one loss, and of that profit, 4,400 of it coming today on two separate trades, both of which I'm going to break down for you in this video. Now that being said, this video is going to have a lot of value for a few reasons. For one, we caught an aggressive move up on our 15-minute orb strategy. And second, we also caught a reversal of the downside orb failure, is what I call it. So both of those I'm going to teach you in depth today. We executed these trades live in real time for Free Friday and Team Bull with over 1,500 people, as you can see here. Mr. Gene, how much are we up today?
1,500.
Let's go! 1,500 for Gene, and let's go down the list. W's in the chat. We got 440, 139K, if that's real, it's nuts. 400, 176, 20 wins a win, 400, 1,400, 100 points, 533, 20, 2420, 110, 1637. Let's go! Also, as you saw, that is my mentee, Gene. He's a kid from Colorado, great kid. He's helping me out as my executive assistant, and I took him in. I'm teaching him discipline. I'm teaching him trading. So I'm going to keep you guys up to date on Gene's journey. If you guys want to know how he's doing, when he gets his first payout, how much money he's making, comment below. Let me know in the comments, and I'll keep you guys up to date on Gene's story. Maybe even do a series on it, how we're taking him from unprofitable to extremely effing profitable. So that being said, tap in, hit that subscribe, and let's get to recapping. So, first trade of the day was on our 15-minute orb to the upside. Now, let's go ahead here. Let's pull up our 5-minute chart and our 1-minute chart. I'm always watching those two time frames when we start the day out, or pretty much all day, but nonetheless, specifically on this first 15-minute strategy. So, we always want to mark out the 15-minute high with the 5-minute candles, 15-minute high, and 15-minute low. We always want to have those levels marked no matter what. Even if you don't trade the 15-minute orb, these are always going to be key levels. I mean, just look how well they work out right throughout the day. We respect it here. We slightly respect it here. Respect it here. We catch this trade, actually, as a matter of fact. We respect it here. And then the rest of the day, we just move on up. It's a game changer, guys. So we see here, on the 15-minute orb, this level's at 570. Okay. So, up here at this 570 level. Now, what you guys have to understand about the 15-minute orb is not every trade is going to work out, okay? You guys got to understand that first. So I have a system that allows me to have a better edge in deciding when it's going to work, when it's not going to work. The first step of this is you always want to wait for a 5-minute close above. You always want to wait for a 5-minute close above the level. So, that being said, we get that 5-minute close here on this particular candle, right here, right? So on this candle, we technically close up here on this 5-minute chart, like 18,570, okay? Right above here. Now, I don't like that at first. I don't love that candle at first. So, on these next candles up, I don't buy here, I don't buy here, I don't buy here. I wait for us to move down aggressively, move back up, and when we make this wick right here, okay, and then when we make the second green candle, I end up entering on this candle, this push back up here. Now, why is that? Why do I wait? Why don't I buy this retest right here first, but then I do buy right here on this push back up, and we end up catching, right, almost 100 points on this trade. This is my first 100-point call out for the day, right? We enter right around here. Because for one, I know that I can keep my stop below this candle low. So when we enter up after one green candle, the wick here, right, we're moving on up here, I know that I can keep my stop like 20-ish points, give or take. Obviously, there could be slippage with how volatile this market's been, but I want to see us having a sign of reversal first, where we can test back up, aggressively push, and I know that if we fail this candle and we fail below this wick low, I'll just get out. My idea was wrong. So for me, step one in that strategy is right there. So we ride this aggressively back up. Beautiful, beautiful push up on this trade. End up getting out. Solid trade, over $2,000. Second trade of the day. This is what we call the good old orb reversal. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the 5-minute on this because that's what I was primarily watching. Now, nearly every day, I'm on my Instagram at JDunTrades, and I'm giving recaps throughout the day. I'm sending helpful tips. So make sure if you guys haven't already, and if you want to see this this trade play out in real time, go follow my Instagram. It's one of my most recent videos, Jade on Trades. Now, for this particular trade, okay, so we come up, we fail here. We move back up again, and we fail again below the orb, right? We fail again below the orb. So on this particular trade, we fail to go higher. We have an aggressive red candle here, so we move back down to 507. Now, 507 is where we enter this trade right here, this 507 area. Let's go ahead and mark that out together. 507. This was absolutely epic. So 507, I see this weakness. I see us come up here. We failed the 15-minute high again. So on this way down, I tried this. I'm managing my risk on the 1-minute time frame because in between a big 5-minute candle like this, I always want to be managing my risk on a candle-to-candle basis inside the 1 minute. Now, if I'm going for an overall trend entry day, it's a little different story, but this market has been so insanely volatile, you have to manage very closely with how volatile this market's been, otherwise you'll get cooked. It's the reason why I've been able to make thousands of dollars a day trading the Trump market, which, by the way, I still have a guide coming for you. I haven't forgotten about y'all. I should have it out by Monday. So I enter at 507. We fail to go above the 15-minute level. We close the candle below. I wait for the pop up. The retest failure right here of this 15-minute high confirms it. We move down, enter here, and we ride this puppy for over 100 points. I mean, I don't catch a whole 100 points, but 100-plus point trade managed inside T-Mobile Live in real time. You can go see that on my IG. So again, I use these 15-minute levels for reference, but it's not just that. And that's why I'm kind of thinking too, I know a lot of you guys I got a ton of love on my last 15-minute orb video on my main channel at Jade on Trades. I'll link it below. But I'm wondering if you guys need a more advanced tutorial. So if you guys want a more advanced, like an advanced orb tutorial, comment orb below. Let me know what you want me to teach in that, because there's certain scenarios where you can enter. There's certain scenarios where you don't want to enter, and you guys need to know those as traders. It's critical, right? It's critical to know when to enter and when not to enter. Now, another crazy story, you'll see it on my IG too, is I was editing the video of this trade, right? I was editing the video to post on IG, and I wasn't muted on Zoom in our live trading. And the hilarious part here is that on this pop-up around here is people thought it was me talking. I was playing the video out loud, just editing, doing my thing. I was done trading for the day, made 4K, 4,400, and people were like, Jade on that trade was awesome, and I was like, oh shit! Like, people thought I was talking from editing the video, calling out this trade that absolutely nuked the downside. So that was hilarious, seeing that happen. Actually, it was right here. It wasn't this candle. It was this candle right here. So that was hilarious. Again, trades have just been so good that even the recordings are right. I'm playing. But hopefully you guys got value from this. Again, I want you guys to choose discipline over dopamine every single day. Monday through Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I want you to choose focus. I want you to choose bettering your mindset, bettering your routine, bettering your morning routine specifically. Win your mornings, win your first few hours, and I promise you, your trading gets better. Try it. I challenge you guys all next week. Win your mornings, win the first hour of your day even, before the market. And watch how much more disciplined, how much better you trade as a whole. I'll be waiting on it. Hit that subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. God bless.